Well, guys, what's going on, man? Boy, it's been a long day. Had some run-ins earlier today, man. Went to the dealership, tried to get me a car or whatnot. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Normally, I wouldn't have to talk that phone call while I'm doing a live video, but you know what I'm saying? It was important or whatever, so I just went on ahead and tuck it, man. But guys, man, listen, man. When I tell y'all shit is just crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't think that dudes out here would be on like the shit they own, right? I was checking out a video that my dude OG Freeze dropped yesterday in regards to academics, talking about Ghana snitching, he from Atlanta, so on and so forth, etc. Man, let me give y'all a rundown. Let me give y'all some history on this thing, right? Um, it ain't never about where you from, it's where you at. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, it's where you at. It's what you stand for, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about principles, morals, and values and things of that nature there, right? So, the video OG Freeze dropped, man, I was definitely feeling that because, Freeze was making some valid points, man. It ain't about where you got snitches everywhere, man. It ain't just niggas in Atlanta snitching. You got niggas snitching all over the world, different countries. I mean, that's a natural thing, man. That's just something that you can't get around. But my thing is, what I don't understand is that you got all these industry dudes that snitching, testifying against their partners, so on and so forth. But you still got folks out here buying their music, man. Folks still buying their records. Folks are still supporting them. You know what I'm saying? And just like me personally, man, I bring a different type of thing to the table. You feel me? I'm me. I'm original. I don't try to act like nobody. I don't try to sound like nobody. And I speak what's on my mind and what's on my heart. You know what I'm saying? So if folks ain't feeling it, you ain't never got to come to none of my live videos. I don't care about all of that. I'm just speaking what I see. I've been in the streets. I came up in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I've been there and done that. So when I speak from experience. I'm not speaking on shit that I read in a fucking magazine or somebody that told me or whatever. I'm speaking on base what I see, what revolved around me when I was out here playing. And snitching been here forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna remain here, man. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to take shots at my big homie OG Freeze like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Freeze. You know what I'm saying? Not just because Freeze been locked up and I've been locked up. Not just because Freeze did 21 years and I did 20 years and 6 months. I fuck with Freeze because I know Freeze is a real nigga. Not only that, Freeze be spitting some real stuff, man. See, Freeze on the type of shit that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? We trying to elevate the communities, man. You know what I'm saying? We trying to, get these kids out of the streets, bro. But y'all don't understand that type of shit. Y'all so addicted to this white man mentality. See, the white man got y'all feel like y'all gotta live the life that you live. And then when you get jammed up, you want to blame the white man. How could you blame the white man? All he done was introduce whatever he introduced to you. He ain't tell you to go out there and pull that trigger and kill your own brother. He didn't tell you to post up on the blocks and sell your dope or do whatever. We do that shit by choice, man. You know what I'm saying? But we always trying to find the easy way out in life. You know what I'm saying? We always trying to blame other people for shit that we doing ourselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all that we got together, we stand, divided, we fall. So why we so quick to talk about what the white men are doing to us, we never talk about what we doing to each other, man. And that's what we got to learn how to figure out, for us coming together, man, and standing together, man, and be productive, bro. Like I tell cats, man, I used to be in the streets and shit, man. You know what I mean? But that prison taught me a valuable lesson, man. I don't have time to be out here running in the streets 40 some fucking years old with my pants hanging off my fucking ass, bro. Talking about gang this, gang that. Let's slide on this nigga. Let's slide on this op. See, I ain't got time for that. See, I know wising up. And so a lot of my homeboys around here, they don't even rock with me. Not just because, not saying they don't rock with me because I'm not good people. They know I'm not into that funny shit that they into, bro. I'm not into it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of ironic. I notice when you speak real stuff, peoples don't want to hear that shit. Peoples don't lock in on the real, bro. I don't understand. Our coach is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be the first one to openly admit our culture is fucked up totally, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's to a point now where the white man ain't gotta do shit no more. The white man ain't gotta do that because we doing it to each other. All they doing is building more jails to put our black asses in when we do some dumb ass shit out here in society, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sick and tired of that shit, man. I don't even, when it comes to that white man, pro-black topic of conversation or whatever, I don't get caught up in that shit because I already know we ain't gonna do them but repeat the cycle. You know what I'm saying? We'll cloud up, but we ain't gonna rain, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna ride for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't stick together like the Mexicans do. You know what I'm saying? We don't stick together like majority of these white folks do. We don't do none of that shit, man, because we too busy trying to outdo each other. I see you pull up in a foreign car, I want to pull up in one better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Like all these fucking rappers, I don't praise them. I don't celebrate none of them, bro. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because why you going to these fucking jewelry stores, man, spending all these millions of fucking dollars on jewelry, and you got all your peoples out here struggling. All these young black kids, bro, that ain't got shit to eat. Ain't got a fucking roof over their head, a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out, a piece of clothing to put on their back. And instead of y'all trying to invest some type of trust fund to help people like that, y'all want to go to Johnny Dane, y'all want to go to fucking Icebox and let these fucking foreigners manipulate you out of all their money, and they take it and send it over there to the other country where they people's at, and they over there living lavish lifestyles while the black people's over here are suffering and struggling, man. That's the kind of shit that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if don't nobody like what I'm saying. I don't give a damn if don't nobody want to lock in and hear what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak my piece and I'm going to speak what's on my mind. Because I understand the fake niggas the ones that get all the love. Yeah, the fake niggas, the one that y'all be talking about snitching and shit, but y'all still spending your money to buy their records and shit like that. The ones that y'all still saluting and praising and shit. Those are the type of motherfuckers that y'all want to hear talk. Y'all, because y'all so caught up in that material shit that they have. You see what I'm saying? All it take is for a motherfucker to pull up with some material shit, and the average black person gonna go fucking crazy over that shit. You rather put your life on the back burner and on the back end to salute somebody else that don't give a fuck about you. You see what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell y'all, man, at the end of the day, I'm going to continue to stand 10 toes up. I'm going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to fuck with Freeze and those, all the brothers that's out here that's really trying to do something positive. Those are the people that I'm trying to connect with. Those are the people that I want to associate with. Those are the type of people that I want within my vicinity, within my circle. People's about change, bro. We done been through enough as a culture and as a race of people. Don't y'all realize Harriet Tubman, W.D. Du Bois, Nat Turner, Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? To exclude him because, you know, he went back in that time. But don't you understand the blood, the sweat, and the tears that our fucking ancestors shed? You know what I'm saying? To give us this free will and desire that we have now to be able to go and come as we please. But we don't accept that. We don't respect that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we out here trapped and caught up with this fucking white man mentality, man. That's all we know is what the white man done presented. The materialistic shit of the world. And I keep telling y'all folks, man, the U-Haul is not going to follow that fucking hearse, bro. The U-Haul is not going to follow the hearse. So all this fucking material shit that y'all clowns out here celebrating, you can't take that shit with you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just awesome and amazing how, you know what I'm saying, we as people go crazy when we see somebody with that possess a whole lot of material shit. It's like we don't see nothing. We don't see past that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's time for us to awaken out of that triple stages of darkness, man, which is deaf, dumb, and blind, and snap back to reality, man. Start utilizing our third eye, which is our mind, which help us to see things for what it are versus what it appears to be. You see what I'm saying? That's why I had to check fucking Sadie Nash. That's why I had to check King AK-47. That's why I had to check Charleston White ass, because they are blood suckers of the fucking poor. They are no different from the fucking white man. They are the same fucking kind because they put themselves out there, your business and whatever they got to do, all by all means necessary for a fucking dollar. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't cool, man. And I don't get it. Why the real niggas have to suffer, bro? Why the real niggas have to suffer? Tell me that. Can somebody explain to me why real niggas got to suffer? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we have shit? You know what I'm saying? Why? Can't nobody explain that shit? Because y'all so caught up and these fucking celebrities and these fucking rappers that don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Jay-Z, bro. If Tupac and Biggie Small was still living, Jay-Z and a lot of these motherfucking rappers that's up now, they wouldn't even be up. Jay-Z all on the fucking awards talking about, well, Beyonce this, the awards rigged up. Man, you ain't nobody. You ain't a voice for my culture, nigga. None of y'all niggas are voice for my culture because you niggas ain't giving back, bro. You taking away, but you ain't giving back. But you want to be a voice for my culture, for my race? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Get the fuck out of here with that clown shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Jay-Z are fucking billionaire, but you don't do nothing for your people, homie. You don't do shit for your people, for your own kind. You ain't the only one. It's a lot of them clowns out there like that don't do nothing for their people. But y'all niggas out here on this YouTube shit, as soon as they drop a fucking video, it don't matter what it is. Y'all clicking on that shit. Click, let me see what he talking about. Come on, man. Y'all got to get away from that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Support and salute real niggas, bro. Motherfuckers that's done really been through a struggle, man. That's all I be stressing. But y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't get that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's time for fucking change, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to see past that glamorous shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck a celebrity status. You know what I'm saying? I'm a public figure all day, every day. But I carry myself like I carry myself. I don't give a fuck about a title, bro. That don't make me who I am. What makes me who I am is what's within my heart and the way I carry myself. That's why I tell y'all we got to lead by example, bro. If you're not leading by example, how the fuck can we expect for these kids to follow us out here, bro? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids feel unloved and unwanted at home. So they turn to the streets, hoping the streets will fill those open voids within them. And a lot of them are not old enough and they too young and not conscious in the way of the fact of knowing that the streets only have two things to offer. That's death and fucking jail. Where I sat at for 20 years and 6 months from 17 to fucking 38. Now back out here in the free world and society, and these folks around here walking around here like they fucking zombies, bro. They caught up in a trance. All they know is what the white man has gave to them, have provided to them. You see what I'm saying? You stuck in that fucking school white man mentality shit. Let me tell y'all something. Motherfucking America was discovered 2,000 years before Christopher Columbus even existed. America was discovered by fucking Aztecs. But they used the word Aztecs to try to throw us off to make it seem like it's somebody else. But if you look that word up, it still describes Indians, which are black people, bro. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of us are still stuck with that slavery mentality. That's why we carry ourselves the way we carry ourselves. That's why we do the dumbass shit that we do out here. You know what I'm saying? It's sad when these kids can't even walk out the house in their own front yard and play without the parents in the house scared that some idiot might come through and just start shooting because they trying to get out another op. You see what I'm saying? That shit happened to FBG Dope. May his soul rest in peace. That shit should have never happened. That shit happened to King Von. It should have never happened. That shit that happened to Young Dolph. It should have never happened. That shit that happened to Big Juke. It should have never happened. Matter of fact, all the rappers that lost their lives. Tentacion. Man, come on, bro. The list goes on and on. But think about it. Every fucking name that I just called to y'all are fucking black people. You know what I'm saying? What we ain't doing to each other, the fucking cops are doing the rest. George Floyd. Look what happened to George Floyd. You had all these fucking niggas standing around, but then nobody tried to evade and help him when that police had his fucking knee on that man's fucking neck when he kept telling him he couldn't fucking breathe. You see what I'm saying? But if it was another nigga on another nigga like that, oh, the guns would have came out. Y'all ready to ride. Y'all ready to slide. Y'all ready to shoot. See, that's one thing about us, man. We discriminate. That's right. We discriminate. We some hardcore motherfuckers amongst each other. But when it comes to the pigs, the opposition, y'all niggas ain't got no heart. Most of y'all niggas are pussy, bro. And that's just the bottom line, man. And I'm tired of holding back the fucking truth. I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. And I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying, bro. Because we need a fucking wake-up call, man. We need somebody to be able to breathe life in our fucking people, man. In our culture. We need to take back what's rightfully ours. Don't you know how long it's been since these people said they was gonna give us them 40 acres and a mule? We ain't got that shit yet. Do you know how many people's done sacrificed and lost their life since those 40 acres and a mule? A lot of people. Look what the fuck they did to Malcolm X, bro. You know what I'm saying? His own people. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. It's so much shit that y'all don't know about, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we caught up in the TV, the television. The TV don't do nothing but tell your ass lies to captivate your vision. Have you seen things what it appears to be? And it's not even what you think it is. God said that there is nowhere on the land that we can't go. That's the north, that's the east, that's the west, and that's the south. You break that down, them 4 letters that spell news. God said spread the news. God said let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see, thus said the Lord. Now don't make me get biblical on y'all niggas, because I can do that too. You feel what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is this right here, man. We are losing our culture daily, bro. I'm tired of seeing us taking each other out, man. When is it gonna stop? When is this shit gonna come to an end? You see what I'm saying? It starts within us, man. Just like change. Change is an inner process. That shit starts within us. I can't change you. You got to want to change yourself. I can inspire you to want to change. I can motivate you to want to change. And I can encourage you to want to change. But ultimately, it starts within yourself. And you hearing this from somebody that been in the penitentiary for 20 years and 6 fucking months. I'm the ones that's supposed to be institutionalized. I'm the one that's supposed to be illiterate. I'm the one that don't supposed to know what the fuck I'm talking about, according to the white man, according to the opposition, according to the system. You see what I'm saying? But when it starts at home, you are absolutely right. It starts at home. You absolutely right about that. And you know what? Those kids, whatever they watch us do as they grow up, if we walking around drinking all day, if we walking around smoking drugs around them all day, if we walking around with our pants hanging off our ass, as they grow in life, they're gonna, at some point, they're gonna begin to imitate that characteristic that we displayed amongst them. And so at the end of the day, who is it to blame? The white man or yourself for being slack in parenthood or whatever the case may be? You gotta blame yourself, bro. We can't blame the white man about shit, bro. White man ain't got shit to do with this. It's bigger than the fucking white man. We just caught up in that material shit, bro. We so caught up in that material shit, all we see is fucking gold grills, gold chains, bust down fucking watches, and fucking foreigner cars, and fucking mansions, 100-room houses and shit. That's all we see, man. And I'm tired of seeing these fucking black celebrities all on fucking YouTube bragging about what they got, showcasing what they got. Who gives a flying fuck about that? What are the fuck you doing for your culture? What are you doing for your fucking culture? Are you giving back to your fucking culture? Hell fuck no. That's why I don't celebrate y'all niggas. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all niggas. I don't give a fuck about what none of you niggas have. And I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, I work hard for what I have. I ain't got to get nobody nothing. The fuck if you don't. You forever in debt, nigga, because if it wasn't for your ancestors, nigga, you wouldn't have the shit that you have now. So I don't even want to fucking hear that shit. You are forever in debt with your fucking people, and you will forever be obligated to give back, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what? If society stopped supporting y'all niggas, stop buying y'all music and shit, if parents start doing the shit that they supposed to do at home, every time that bullshit come up on the radio, shut that shit off. You ain't got to worry about your kid growing up and becoming traumatized by that bullshit ass fucking music. You see what I'm saying? Hip hop is not hip hop no more. This is not fucking hip hop that you hear on the airwaves. That's just a bunch of bullshit coming from a bunch of young, ignorant ass fucking niggas. I hate to say it like that, but you know what it is? The truth will set you free. And that's just the fucking reality of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop our kids from getting caught up listening to that fucking bullshit, man. Because it's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Life is bigger than what we think it is. You know what I'm saying? We think we have this shit all figured out, bro, but we don't have it figured out, man. You know what I'm saying? And when God comes back, the question is, are you gonna be ready? See, a lot of us say we ready. You know what I'm saying? But we're not ready, bro. We ain't ready at all. If this world ended right now, 99.9% of motherfuckers will go straight to hell. And I do believe in heaven and hell. There is such thing as a heaven, and there is a such thing as a hell. I don't care who want to see it differently. For as what I'm saying, I don't care about that. All I'm saying is I'm tired of these fuck ass rappers out here, you know what I'm saying, polluting the airwaves, you know what I'm saying, destroying the careers of our youth, man. A lot of these kids don't even get the opportunity to be nothing in life. Think about it, Chicago, Chirac. They call that shit Chirac. You know what I'm saying? Abbreviation for Iraq. And when you hear that shit, you know what that shit represent? That shit represent murder. That shit is a representation of murder. So those kids in Chicago don't even have the opportunity, man, to even grow up to be successful in life, to begin to know what it means to be successful in life, to go play sports or whatever their aspirations are. A lot of them don't have the opportunity because they lose their lives over senseless gun violence because you stupid ass niggas aiming at one person, but you're knocking 2 or 3 down at the same fucking time. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are outnumbered as a culture and as a race of people. And you know what? I'm far from being racist. I'm going to tell you why. When November get here, I'm voting for Donald Trump to be president. My vote is going to Donald Trump. Why? Joe Biden ain't got shit going on. And let me give y'all a little history on that. Do y'all remember when Joe Biden said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black? What the fuck you think he meant about that? All he done was manipulated the minds of the fucking black people to get them to vote for his ass just to get his ass back in the chair. You know what I'm saying? The economy is fucked up right now. It's a struggle. Gas prices ridiculous. Food prices ridiculous. Everything is fucked up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, man, these black celebrities or whatever they want to go by, whatever, man, y'all got to tighten up, bro. Y'all got to start giving back and start helping your people out. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, at the end of the day, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to talk my shit. I don't give a damn who don't like what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to relate this shit the way I want to relate it. I'm going to be me. I'm not going to imitate nobody else fucking characteristic. You know what I'm saying? So again, if a motherfucker don't like what I'm saying, you ain't got to check in on my lives. You ain't got to like my lives. You ain't got to share my videos. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I learned, a real nigga gonna always get in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop a real nigga from getting in. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to stop hating. You know what I'm saying? Let a real nigga slide in. Let me share my story. Let me share my testimony. You feel me? Let me be effective in some type of shape, form, or fashion for these kids out here, man. These kids that's being misled and misguided. You know what I'm saying? And we can't blame nobody but ourselves. Back to what I said earlier. The white man ain't got shit to do with what the fuck we are doing to ourselves as a culture and a race and as a mass of fucking people. It starts with us. We just have to be better and do better than what we're doing. Because guess what? If we don't, it's going to get to a point that shit going to really turn into a genocide. It's a genocide right now. It's just on a minute level. Give it about 2-3 more years from now. Give it about 2027, 28. You really gonna see motherfucking bodies just dropping all over the place. And guess who gonna be to blame? White man. Y'all niggas gonna start blaming. Well, if they wouldn't have allowed the guns over here, or if they wouldn't have allowed the drugs, man, come on, man. When I was incarcerated, man, don't you know how many fights I got into, how many debates I had with different people back there, blaming the white man for this and blaming the white man for that? Man, look at here, my nigga. I put myself in prison. I made a bad choice and decision. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, I was in denial of it. But the reality of it, as I grew in life, I began to see where I went wrong at. And I understand why I was in that situation that I was in, because God put me there to get my attention, because what God had planned for me was not the shit that I was out here doing at an early age. You know what I'm saying? Breaking in people's houses, robbing people, taking shit away from people that done bust their ass to work hard to get. See, God didn't put me here for that. As a matter of fact, he ain't put none of us here for that. You know what I'm saying? And if it wasn't for Eve tricking Adam to eat from the tree of life, you know what I'm saying, after God said it was forbidden, then we would have everlasting life. You know what I'm saying? We would never perish as a people, as a man, as a woman, as a child. You see what I'm saying? But it's different. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about knowledge, when you talk about wisdom, when you talk about understanding, you got to add that shit up. 3 + 2 is 5 plus 1 equals 6. That's a representation of equality. What does equality means? Equality means to want for others as well as you want for yourself. But you know what? A lot of you dumbass niggas out there don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you refuse to educate yourself. You allowing what the white man have gave to you to get you by in life. And that's the reason why you're not getting nowhere in life. And that's the reason why your ass crashing out like a big dummy, because you don't want to step outside the scope of that and get to know about your culture, get to know about your ancestors, get to know about your rights. You know what I'm saying? Because they violate our rights every day. Our rights are being violated every day. Cruel and unusual punishment, violation of due process. You know what I'm saying? Equal rights to speak. It's so much stuff, man. Go back and watch some of them old clips of Martin Luther King and Malcolm X brothers like that. You know what I'm saying? Nat Turner with the burner. You know what I'm saying? Henry P. Newton, Bobby Seals, the Black Panther Party. As a matter of fact, Tupac was dropping jewels, been dropping jewels on you niggas. Nas been dropping jewels on you niggas. KRS-One, Rakim, Lord Tariq, Peter Guns. And the list goes on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? That's real music with a real fucking message, but y'all niggas don't understand that, man. Why? Because again, you caught up in that material. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna put you up on game right now. Check this free game. If I was a motherfucking celebrity right now on this live, I would have probably had 2,000 to 3,000, if not people, at the top of the stream. 1.1, 2, 3, 4,000 likes. I would have had all of that shit. You see what I'm saying? But like I said earlier, folks don't want to hear the truth. They run from that shit. They scared of their truth. They know you speaking the truth, but they don't want to accept that shit because they know what you saying or speaking on applies to them. See, y'all niggas caught up in that materialistic shit. But you know what? When that point in time comes, when your ass get jammed up for chasing that shit, don't bitch out. Don't fucking bitch out. Don't get on the stand. Don't get on the box for the fucking DA and run your fucking mouth like a typewriter. Don't tell on your main mans. Don't snitch on your main man. Don't testify. You know what I'm saying? For you fuck ass niggas out there that say you real and don't even understand the definition of what reals mean. You want to know what real is? Take your ass to the penitentiary and survive for 20 years and 6 months. That's all you got to do. Half y'all niggas out here in the free world right now faking with this gang shit. You go to the penitentiary, your ass won't even last 24 hours, boy. Won't even last 24 hours. See, that's what I be telling these little young cats out here. You know what I'm saying? Never been beat in or none of that shit. But they running around here with flags and shit, this and that, the third. Boy, you better slow your little ass down. That's what I tell them. You better slow your ass down. Because when you go to prison, niggas gonna G-check your ass as soon as you come to the door. OG Freeze and anybody else been incarcerated, you know what I'm saying, know exactly what I'm talking about. Niggas gonna G-check your ass coming through the door. You say, what's going on? What's going on? I'm dropping jewels, man. I'm trying to awaken my people. I'm trying to get them out of the triple stages of darkness, which is deaf, dumb, and blind. I'm trying to get these peoples on YouTube to understand that it's okay to support peoples. You don't have to be a fucking celebrity. You don't have to be all on live showcase materialistic shit just to get supportation. That's what I'm here for. That's what's going on. That's what I'm doing right now. Let folks know it's okay to support anybody, especially when you got somebody bringing some real shit to the table. You know what I'm saying? OG Freeze, that man got a story and a half, man. You know what I'm saying? And I salute that brother. I respect that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as though that brother deserves way more support that he's receiving. And I feel like I deserve way more. But again, I understand. You know what I'm saying? A nigga coming from the penitentiary, y'all don't understand that mindset. Y'all don't understand that mentality. Y'all don't understand the shit that we be sharing with y'all because you never been there. I understand experience is the best teacher, but at the end of the day, man, when are we gonna waken up as black people, bro? When are we gonna come to the realization that we have? And if we continue to destroy each other, man, we will never amount to anything in life. We will never get anywhere in life, bro, if we don't come together. Teamwork makes the dream work, man. It don't cost $1 to love your brother. It don't cost $1 to support your brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't never ask people for money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've never got on live and asked nobody for anything like that. All I ask y'all guys to do is support my platform. You know what I'm saying? Like the videos, share the videos, subscribe. turn on your post notification bells, because I understand a lot of times YouTube is not going to notify your subscribers that you are live. See, this is what I love doing, man. I'm comfortable with being in front of the camera. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of folk good talking off camera, but when they get on camera, they don't even know what the fuck to say. They had the slightest idea what to say. You know what I'm saying? But off camera, boy, they can god daggone tell you everything from damn planet Mars to Jupiter. They can take you around the world 30 times and bring you back, but they get on the camera, you know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck to say. And the shit that they want to say, they scared to say it. But I'm not one of those people, man. I'm not one of those individuals. You know what I'm saying? See, I was hard before I went to prison, but prison taught me how to be harder. But what I mean about harder, I'm not talking about harder in a negative way. I'm not talking about harder in a bad way. I'm talking about in a good way. You remember how you used to come up when you was young in the streets and your family would always tell you, your uncles and shit like that, they would talk tough and hard to you? That's the same way, man. I get that shit to these little niggas out here just like it was gay to me when I was coming up. Unfortunately, I was still hard-headed, and it landed me in a place that I didn't want to be at. But the reality of it, I had to accept that because I made that bed for myself, bro. That's right. I made that bed for myself. I can't blame nobody. I have to take full account of responsibilities for my actions, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just like my man Tick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with their situation, but based on what I've been hearing and seeing through this trial, you had no business getting up there in that box for the DA. I understand everybody saying, you know, Tick was helping Young Thug, this and that, the third, so on and so forth, etc. But at the end of the day, man, that's your best friend, bro. And like I say this right here, you know what I'm saying? Hands that pray together remain together. So if I'm out here in the streets playing around, I already know the consequences, bro. I already know what comes with that shit. I know what comes with it. Though there are consequences. It may be some consequences that may be hard for you to bear. But like my grandma used to always tell me, boy, when you make that bed hard, you got to lay in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to get. That's what we got to become good and great at, bro. Accept our responsibilities. Accept our wrongdoings. Because it's not, only thing it's going to do is make you a better person. Prison made me a better person, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I came from prison, I'm going to be honest with you. Before I left prison, man, my last week and a half, you know, I went to lockup, right? I took myself to lockup my last week and a half because I wanted to prepare myself, bro. I wanted to get myself together because I understand what I was facing coming out here by just reading and listening at my radio and looking at my TV and stuff in the unit. I already knew what was going on out here. It was a challenge, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to put myself in the best position as possible to be successful when I came out here, bro. I didn't want to be lacking. So when I left, the day I left prison, I left everything behind and I came out with a plan and a purpose. The only thing I didn't leave behind was the memories of those brothers that I was leaving, man, because you got some good dudes back there in prison. You got a lot of dudes in prison right now with life sentences, man, that been framed for shit that they haven't even done. And I know a lot of y'all don't believe that because black people, one thing about us black people, we don't never weigh our options. We one thing about, I don't care what nobody say, I don't care if anybody disagree, I don't care if anybody want to talk shit about what I'm finna say, but one thing about us, we are not great at weighing our options. The first thing that hits the table, we take that shit and run with it. That's just how we are. We undefeated in that arena, bro. We never weigh our options. If I tell you shit stink, shit, motherfucker ain't gonna weigh that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna step right in it. If I tell you that stove is hot, you still gonna put your fucking hand on it, bro, and touch it. You know what I'm saying? It takes your ass getting burnt. Basically what I'm saying, for you to snap to reality. And sometimes it takes jail and prison to get a motherfucker back on the right road, bro. But do I wish that on anyone? Nah. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. But I will share something with you guys, though. And this is real talk. I'm going to share something with y'all. Some people need to go to prison. Yeah. Some people need to lay down. And I was one of those people that I'm talking about now. I needed that lay down. Did I think 20 years and 6 months was needed? I'm going to disagree with that, right? But I put myself in there. I kept myself in there for that duration of that time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still back there doing crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my roommate, for a prime example. You know, his partner got stabbed up right in front of our cell door. You know what I'm saying? Man got stabbed 15 times in the neck and in the head and in the chest. Died right there in front of our cell door. That was my cellie's not only best friend, but that was his relative, right? Had nothing to do with me because I'm not in no game. You know what I'm saying? But on the strength of my cellie, when he went out, I went out with it. And it led from one thing to another, me getting stabbed in my arm. I already showed y'all the wound. Go back and look at one of my old videos. It's there. Alive at that. You know what I'm saying? So when I got hit, I hit back. And I gave myself an extra 7 years. I went back to street court and got 7 more years. Right? And I'm not saying that to try to justify anything, because at the end of the day, like I tell y'all guys, we have options and we don't weigh those options. So I'm justifying it with what I just shared with you. See, I had an option to say, you know what? That ain't none of my business. I ain't got shit to do with that. But I still went out there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I brought that on myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was just another life lesson learned for me, because I understand at the end of the day, can't nobody make me do shit, man. It starts with myself. I have to be able to make my own choices and make my own decisions in life. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you may have to leave a motherfucker behind, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't going to have your best interests at heart like you may have theirs. You know what I'm saying? They might say it, but all you got to do is just look at the music industry right now and look at what's going on in the industry. And that would justify exactly what I'm saying right now. Niggas is not real no more. Niggas are perpetrators. You know what I'm saying? They fake like they real. They fake that they this and they that. They do that shit to sell records. For y'all dumbass niggas out there to buy that shit. And for niggas like King AK-47 and Seti Nash to come on live and talk about this shit. Put your business out there. DA, the police don't know shit. But because Seti Nash and King AK-47 decided to put your business on the airway just so they could make a quick dollar, your ass then got indicted. Now they want to know how these guys know what they know. Because if you pay attention to Seti Nash, or well, such and such sent me a text, or such and such called me. See, you can't do shit like that. That's the news total. Nigga, if I tell you something, I'm telling you. That's between me and you, nigga. Cradle to the grave. I'm not telling you shit to get on the fucking airways and repeat shit like a fucking parrot. Because that's what King AK-47 and Seti Nash is, fucking parrots. They repeat every fucking thing they hear somebody else repeat or say. You see what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. That's the kind of shit that I've always been trying to share with people and get people to understand. We gotta open our eyes up and see things for what they are and not what they appear to be, bro. Life is bigger than what we think it is, man. It's so many opportunities that we can have out here as a black culture and a race of people, man. There's so much that we can do out here, you know what I'm saying, to help each other, man. But we're not taking the initiative to do so because, like I said, we are selfish people, man. We selfish. Don't you know it's so many people on YouTube right now that I support that don't support me back? But it's okay. It's all good and dandy. You know what I'm saying? Because my support is for a great cause, man. It's anytime I see somebody speaking positive, I don't give a damn what color you are. White, black, Hispanic, green, purple, yellow, nylon, dookie green, orange. I don't give a damn what color you are. If you speaking something positive and I can relate to that shit and I can feel exactly where you coming from, I'm going to support you. But here's the kicker and here's the trick. We got to start supporting each other back. You know, we can't make it fit. We can't make it seem like it's all about us, because it will never be all about us. Not from an individual perspective, man. You will never reach that threshold, not in this lifetime, nor the next one if you come back. It'll never happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So what we got to do, we got to put our thinking caps on, man. We got to figure out exactly what we want to do, how we want to do it. And once we lay that blueprint out, we got to activate that shit. See, me, I'm rejuvenated. I've rejuvenated myself. You see what I'm saying? But folks still have bad shit to say about me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm always facing obstacles. And at one point in time in my life, I used to feel a certain kind of way when someone say something about me. Or when I come across an obstacle, I run from that shit. But you know what? I don't allow what the next person have to say about me to affect me, because at the end of the day, people's gonna always have shit to say about you, whether you're doing good or bad. And number two, obstacles, I don't run from them no more. I take those same obstacles and turn them into golden opportunities. What is that golden opportunity? That golden opportunity is having a chance to come on live and speak to the people, talk to the people, educate the people, inspire the people, motivate the people, encourage the people. That's what that opportunity allows me to do as an individual, as a person. Reach as many people as possible. Utilize my testimony to save someone else. Utilize my story to help someone else. Give these kids out here the opportunity to learn from my mistakes so they don't have to learn from their own. Those are where those opportunities come at, man. That's what I embrace every single day. You see what I'm saying? I'ma always forever talk my shit. I'm gonna talk my shit. If I see a person doing some shit that's not right in exact, I'm gonna speak on it, man. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? And you have to do that. And you have to also be a voice for those that don't have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Speak for those that can't speak for themselves. Speak for those that don't have the ability to speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even speak for those that's great at speaking off camera but not good on camera. See, there are so many avenues that we have to pursue, so many avenues that we have to go through in order to get what we're striving to get at in life. You see what I'm saying? And so I always take heed of myself, the things that I say and the things that I speak on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that shit can come back and bite you in the ass. You feel what I'm saying? So my ways and actions have to perfectly coincide or coexist perhaps with that I manifest from my mouth. Because again, you can't expect for someone to follow you if you're not leading by example, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hey, come out, let me holler at you, young blood. You don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be doing that. 10, 15 minutes later, that same young nigga look around and see you doing the same shit that you just not told him that he don't need to be doing. See, that kind of thing. We got to be great at what we do. We got to be great at what we say. We got to stand firm behind what we allow to roll off our tongue, man, because peoples are watching us, man. You know what I'm saying? And these social media platforms, you know, it's crazy right now, man. It's just so much stuff going on right now, too. It's pathetic, man. Peoples are misutilizing these platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like academics. You have a huge fucking platform. Don't you know your platform can reach thousands and millions of people, man? You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't take those platforms and utilize it for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep the gossip bullshit going. You know what I'm saying? Because you all about a dollar. But you know, the old saying is, God says the quicker I give it to you, the quicker I take it away from you. A lot of y'all niggas don't believe that. A lot of y'all niggas don't think God real. A lot of y'all niggas don't think shit stink. But I'm here to tell you, it do. So with that being said, I want to check in another edition of the Table Talk podcast. I hope I was able to reach someone in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I don't see no thumbs up, but it's okay and it's all good, bro, because I'm going to continue to do what I feel like is best for me, and that's to reach out to the people, man. So stay tuned. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment, turn on your post notification bells. Do what it do, guys. And with that being said, I appreciate the love and the support from my real supporters. I'm out. Peace.